Hello, thanks for scanning the QR code. And in case you're wondering, it's brought you here to this resource video where down below you'll find links and information to all sorts of useful things that will help you in your journey with A Course in Miracles, which is a universal spiritual teaching. It also contains a workbook, so you can apply the principles of the teachings into your daily life to begin to make changes in the nature of your relationships and your relationship with the whole overall, which will bring you to a greater sense of inner peace and connectedness and everything that you're looking for, actually. I'll sum it up so simply. So down below we do have a bunch of links. Oh, I'm Dave, by the way. Down below we've got a bunch of links. The first one we're going to put there is the Book A and Book B of the White edition of the course, which you'll get on Amazon. And Book A is the text and Book B is the workbook with the 365 lessons. You need both of those books. The second link down is for the same book, A Course in Miracles, in the Sparkly edition, right, which came out before the White edition. It'll be presented in the form of Book 1 and Book 2. Again, Book 1 is the text and Book 2 is the workbook. You need both of those books. The third link down is I've got one here, is the link to this little booklet, which we give out for free, which is basically an introduction to A Course in Miracles. So if you're not sure that you want to spend the money on buying Book 1 and Book 2 or Book A and Book B for the White or Sparkly edition, just write to us on the link with this and we'll send you one of these for free. We'll probably send you a couple of these because once you get into it, you'll probably want to give one to a close friend. That's usually what we find. People often ask us, can I have one for my friend? I really like this little book. Can I have, So we'll send you as many as you want, actually, but these are free. Basically, it's the core of the curriculum of the Course in Miracles. Plus, there's some other stuff in the beginning, some little sort of preamble to help make a more easy entry into what is generally perceived at first to be quite a comprehensive and heady spiritual expose. The fourth link down is a link to accompanying videos on my YouTube channel for the workbook of A Course in Miracles. I often find that people have an easier time of things if somebody else's experience with the workbook is able to be presented so that it gives a more everyday reference for the use of the lessons. There's a great coming to with the lessons. Like there's this coming to know kind of period where you begin to understand, why you're doing the lessons. And for me personally, I got 3/4 of the way through the lessons the first year, and something in one of the lessons that I read made me realize how little credibility and how little emphasis I was giving to the lessons. It was almost as if they were a side interest on my life rather than something that I was using to change the nature of my life in its entirety. And I went back the second year and I did the workbook again, and with much more integrity, much more purpose, and I had a much greater result. An incredible result, a miraculous result. So those videos, you can follow along. There's also a lot of other videos there on my channel. Right down the bottom, you'll see the donations link, which the book that I just dropped on the floor. We take donations from people for those. We get them printed and we give them out for free. If you did want one of those and you click on that 20-minute book link, there will be an option there for the area that you live in, Australasia, the Americas, or Europe. And click on the appropriate one for you, and the Facebook for whoever is the distributor in that region will open up, and you can just send them a little message and we'll send you some books. But basically that's it. We will add other links to this as time goes on and as things come about. We're looking at an audio of the course that somebody dear to us here has recently made, but we're trying to clean up the audio a bit. There's a little bit of background noise and things. So once that's done, we'll put that up as well. And probably we'll find a few other things by the time you're watching this. All right, enjoy, explore the links. If you've got any suggestions or any questions or whatever, please feel free to drop them down below and we'll get to them as time and space allows. Peace.